Welcome food lovers to the Disco Chef's Guide to making you better chefs in your own home. Today we are going to prepare with my beautiful hands a nice lamb shank curry. Get down! Woohoo! Right, first thing we're going to do for this delectable dish, the humble onion. What you're going to need is about 550 grams, give or take. I've used 2 onions, similar size, finely chopped, as you can see. Now the trick is, what we're going to do, we're going to pop them into some oil, and what you want to do is just fry them gently. What we're trying to do is get them dark without burning. The key to getting your onions dark means that your curry, finalised dish, will be rather dark. If you leave them a similar colour to that, your curry's going to look very anemic at the final. Okay, so... Right, so the onions are now in there, gently frying, so as you can see the colour there. And what we're wanting to do, if we're not wanting them to burn, if you stir them too much, they all go smushy. So the idea being we just keep coming back to it and just making sure they're not catching on the bottom, but we're wanting them to go a nice caramelly colour. Okay? Right, okay, can you see now the colours of the onions now? They're just starting to change colour now. That's what we're looking for. At this point now, what we do is introduce 2 finely chopped green chilies. Okay? Just pop them in there. Give it a nice little gentle stir around. Yeah. Oh God, can you smell it? Doesn't it smell good? So we're just going to leave that in there now. Right, what we've got here is a lovely conventional tin of quality plum tomatoes. We are then going to introduce about 40 grams of fresh ginger, about 40 grams of lovely fresh garlic, about 120 ml of Jersey Borewell tap water. Lid on. We're then going to walk over to the blitzer. That's on there. We're just going to now give that a good thrashing. That, my good friends, oh, just smell that. Just, oh. Right, that's it. Okay, thank you. And oh yeah, sorry about that. Just a little pit stop. Right, this is what we're looking for. Can you see the nice colour? So that's your onions and your green chilies. That's ready to go. What we're going to do now is pop those into our blended tomatoes, garlic, ginger and Jersey tap water. Okay, so I'll get on with that while you party. Right guys, there's the onions in said blender. We're just going to stroll across to the blitzer. Same as before. Thank you. This is very precious cargo. Right there. and it's oh, you caught me again. Right, said puree. This forms the base of any curry that you want to do from here on, be it chicken, lamb neck, lamb shoulder, beef, anything, okay? Anything. What we're going to do now is just put this into the pan that we did the onions in earlier, okay? So I'll just pop that in there. Perfect. What we're now going to do, and you can see the puree in there, does that look good? Smell that. Now we're going to introduce one lamb shank, two lamb shank. Now remember guys, hygiene, fingers, wash time. Right, next thing, half a tablespoon of very healthy salt. Just give everything a little stir. Just going to coat the lamb shanks, just going to drop them on into all that lovely sauce. So they're nice and covered. Yeah, believe me on this one. I am then going to leave that on a gentle simmer, lid on, for approximately 30 minutes. That's 30 minutes, which according to my watch, it is now 30 minutes away from when we need to check it. Okay? Bye now. Right, the secret ingredients. I'm sharing this with you. What we have in here is half a tablespoon of ground coriander, half a tablespoon of ground cumin, half a tablespoon of turmeric. Guess what? Follow the theme, there's a common denominator. Half a tablespoon of chili powder. Rounded off with, for the smoky effect, half a tablespoon of paprika. Now what we're going to do, just give that a little shake. I'm just going to pop this into our lovely pan, sprinkle it in, just throw it in. I've then got some freshly chopped coriander, a good handful, yeah, but depending how big your hands are, obviously if you're a baby, then that may be 5 handfuls. Okay, that goes in there. That's just bonkers. So that's everything in there that we've just thrown in. All I'm going to do now is just give that a good stir. Don't be worried, just throw it in. Can you see how now all the colours now, it's starting to change colour now, it's getting a darker colour. That's all those lovely spices all combining together there. Now what I'm going to do with this now, literally I want all this meat to just fall off of these shanks. So again, we're on the lowest setting here. Just going to get it all on there. Look at that. Yeah, I'm going to put the lid on once again, and we're just going to leave that for a good hour. I say a good hour. So let's check our watches and we will synchronise. Lid on, simmering away. So according to my watch, it is 1 hour away from checking the curry. Okay, my fellow food curry lovers, that is what it looks like after being left for a good hour, hour and a half. You can see the colour, the texture. All I'm going to do now is just sprinkle about 1/4 of a spoon of garam masala over the top of that. Sprinkle it on. That's it. Finished product. I'll put the lid on. Turn the heat off. Let it cool down. And then when we're ready to eat, I'll just gently reheat and serve with love. Good evening. We would just like to point out, whilst making this cookery programme for all my fans today, that at no point, and we mean no point, was there at any time any harm caused to a tea towel.